Hi guys, and welcome to this week's video. So as you can tell, it's something super different, and it is kind of like a vlog style bake with me because it's obviously Easter weekend. And let me close my bedroom door so you can hear me better. Hi. Okay, so obviously it is the Easter weekend, so I am actually baking an Easter cake for the family, and it is the Saturday, so I'm doing it for tomorrow. So last time I baked this was like 2 years ago, and I did include it in a weekly vlog, but I wanted to dedicate like a whole video to doing it because it's super simple, and I think it gives off like serious Peggy Porschen cake vibes. And it's the yummiest cake I've ever eaten in my life. So I'm going to film it on my phone. It'll be really casual, and I'll let you guys know the ingredients and stuff. And yeah, so obviously I'm not in the kitchen now. I'm literally just waiting for the butter to soften, and then I'm going to get cracking on with the cake. So hope you guys enjoy it and get inspiration for what you want to bake for Easter holidays, or generally you can like make this any occasion cake. You don't have to make it Easter. The only thing that makes it Easter is the little mini eggs on top, but I'd probably eat those all year round if I could. Okay guys, I'll catch you in a bit. Also, if you guys are wondering what makeup I am wearing, it is all Revolution makeup, and I got the look idea from Becca Jane, one of the YouTubers I watch a lot. So if you guys want to see how I create this look, then do comment below in the comments, and I'll definitely do a whole separate video on how to do this look because I love it and I think it's perfect for like spring summer. So yeah, okay, next time you see me is when I'm actually gonna bake. Okay guys, so excuse the washing machine that is on. There's nothing I can do about it, but I'm gonna try and speak as loud as I can. But I'm now ready to bake, and the butter is now soft enough. So yeah, let's just get cracking, and I really hope it quietens down soon. So if you're wondering what I'm making, I am making the pretty yellow big Easter cake, and this is the recipe, so you can screenshot it if you want to try it, or you can go to my blog, which I'll leave the blog post link in the description box below. But this is what it's supposed to look like, and I've got my butter already chopped up, I've got my sugar in a bowl already, I've got my mixer which is like old. And yeah, and you just need plain flour, baking soda, baking powder, what am I going about? Bicarbonate soda, baking powder, and eggs, which I'm going to add once I've mixed out all like the sugar and the butter. And yeah, so here I go with my really handy but old hand mixer. And also I think I'm going to preheat the oven to 180 degrees Celsius. So that is done, and I need to line my baking tins, and you need loose bottom ones because they're so much easier to like move the cakes with, so that's a good step. So I think I'm going to mix everything and then line the tins. Might do that. Okay guys, catch you in a second. Okay guys, it should be looking a little bit like this, so I think it should stick to the mixer whisk thing like cookie dough, so you know it's ready. And now I think it is time to add in the eggs and the flour, and of course we need buttermilk as well, and chocolate. So okay, I need to, not the chocolate, oops, trust me to forget the white chocolate, the most important part of this freaking recipe. But hot chocolate is now melted, and now it's time to add the eggs finally. I think that is correct. mix, it should be looking a little bit like this. So now I'm going to add the white chocolate and the buttermilk that's still in the fridge. And once we've done that, it should form the cake batter, which we're then gonna put in the tins, and then we're gonna bake it for about 20 minutes. Yay! Now that everything is mixed, it actually looks delicious. So now we're going to get our cake tins and just pop them in there. Now you want to get a spatula and like sort of even it out a bit. So all my cakes are now evened out, and it's time to pop them in the oven for 20 minutes. So now that I have done the cake batter, I can't literally speak. I've been like working so much that I'm tired, but I absolutely love baking. It makes me feel so calm, and I'm so excited to eat it tomorrow. So now the next few steps are obviously bake for 20 minutes or until cakes are golden and risen, and then you leave it to cool completely. So I will probably catch you in the afternoon now. I'm going to tidy up this mess that I have made, and I'm gonna have lunch. It is like nearly 11. Wow. Oh my god, no, it's got one. And yeah, so tidy up, have lunch, and then we're going to do the fun part, decorating and icing. And I can't wait to make my cake so pink, because if you can't tell already, it's my favorite colour. Yes!
One eternity later.
Okay guys, it is now like 2 o'clock and it is time to make the icing. So my cakes are behind me and they're looking nice and cool and just ready to do the icing. So I've literally just measured out 600 grams of icing sugar. I've let 300 grams of butter soften as well. And all we need to do is cream the butter and slowly add the icing sugar until smooth and light, and then add the vanilla essence, and then add a few drops of the food colouring. And I've gone for pink, so it comes from beetroot apparently. Can't wait to have a pink spring cake, and this is the vanilla. So let's get cracking. The beetroot as well, not gonna lie. Now to mix. This is what my icing sugar looks like at the minute. It looks amazing. So now I'm gonna like spatula it onto the cakes. I'm literally so excited. It looks so pink and perfect. I absolutely love it. It's like my aesthetic. And yeah, I'm so excited. I think this is going quite well. Fingers crossed I do have enough icing sugar for the whole cake, because last time I struggled a little bit. I'm putting you guys here so you have a good view of what I am doing. So let's get cracking. That's amazing. You want it to be like a super thin layer, so it just like catches all the crumbs, which is the idea of a crumb layer. product. I am actually so freaking happy with it. It looks stunning and so much better than the first time around I made it. So I'm just super happy, and it's gonna be like the centerpiece of the table tomorrow for lunch. Yay! And yeah, it's exactly the pink I wanted it. The messy kind of buttercream icing I like, and I've got loads more in here which I'm gonna eat again. Just so delicious. I can't wait to eat the actual cake. So I'm just gonna take Instagrams of this, but yeah, this is the finished product. So don't know what else to say. If you guys enjoyed this kind of casual vlog bake with me, then do give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and click notification bell below to get updates for next upload. And like I said before, I will leave the link of the recipe in the description box below if you want to check it out on my blog, because I copied it out exactly, but this time it's a yellow one because that's what Tanya Bird did, but I decided to make it pink, which I prefer actually. It's more spring cherry blossom, but there you go. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope I didn't make you jealous. So yeah, and have a lovely Easter, and I'll see you guys soon for another video. I can't even speak again, but yeah, goodbye.